Homestead. Trying to get set up here. I'm doing the living room thing.
I'm not going to put just any protein in my body. Orgain's 30 gram, ready to drink.
Come on, down. Having just a little bit of issues. With Mom. So I started taking my Christmas stuff down. And I decided to hang in here today instead of in the other room. So you'll have a different screen, sorry. Trying to see how this will look. Hey, Christy. I got pillows set up to hold my phone. Of course, they're in the wrong position. I want it up higher. See if I can get this right. Sorry, guys. Oh, I may not be able to stay on long to conserve phone battery. Okay, sweetheart. I'm glad you came in. I hope you had a good Christmas and New Year's, and thanks for coming in. It's been chaotic around here. Becky's helped me do some work outside. And well, at least you don't have to hold the phone. Yeah, I've got 3 little square pillows, you know. I'll show you. I've got 3 square pillows, and I've got the phone sticking in there, in the little hole. I know I'm lost it, huh? Anything to what do you call it? Use for a stand helps. Oh, I wonder if I did the back. Hang on 1 second. I can get this back to open. There we go. Maybe that'll help set it up better. Yeah, I think that did. Much better. I like that. Hopefully it'll come across good. Yep. Anyways, you're bundled up. I'm in shorts and tank. I can't tell you what the degrees here is. I think it's probably in the high 60s. Oh yes, and the winds are blowing so bad that even the tarps that are on the coop are slapping in the wind, and it's like, oh my goodness. I'm so glad I put something back over that door, because yesterday morning I went out to check on the meat birds and feed everybody and everything. And the meat birds were all fine and, you know, looking around trying to get stuff, and then all of a sudden they drank water and ran over and huddled together like they were cold. So I don't know if the water brought their temperature down or what, but it was a little bizarre. So, oh, I'm about ready to harvest them, but they got a while more to go. They're just a month old in a couple of days, so 1 more month. But my chickens keep getting over in their part and stealing their food, and I seen a couple of bloody spots on one of them because they're getting out of their coop too, over into the chicken coop and chicken side. I'm like, I thought that netting would help, but it didn't help. I'm about ready to move south. Aww. Well, I'm still looking for property. And I know this probably sounds crazy, but I'm still looking in Georgia, but I'm also looking in North Florida. I think David would move with me if I found somewhere in North Florida. But we shall see. But and it could change in Georgia now. The building codes and stuff like that are totally different from one state to another. So, I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. But he's fed up too. He's having to put on a roof at his house.
Did you have something out there, babe?
No, I just was drinking my water and I set it down. Sorry, babe. That was me making that noise. So we've been working on that, and yeah, he ended up having to replace all of the plywood and fix some stuff that was rotten underneath too. Yeah, Florida at the time I bought this land were tougher than Tennessee. Yep, they still are much tougher because we have hurricanes. They're really, really particular on building codes and such. And I don't blame them. I mean, but I don't care what kind of building code you got. If a storm wants to take your house, your storm's going to take your house. I got a well-built house here, but it ain't perfect.
Kind of bore up.
She's talking to me. Sorry, guys. So, how's your chickens doing? Or do you still have chickens, Christy? Mine have started laying again, but not on a regular basis, just kind of sporadic. I get 4 eggs one day, and I get 2 eggs the next day, and 1 egg the next day, and then I get 4 eggs again. It's kind of weird. Who would have thought a hurricane would hit the mountains? Exactly. And I'm afraid that because that hurricane went through, I'm afraid that a lot of the states are going to take different building. Now I don't lost my train of thought. Different building specs, you know, and codes and stuff. I just have 6 chickens and 2 guineas right now. Are they laying or are they not? I have to tell you, funny.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter called me last night. She's like, Mom, I put that heat lamp out there for the chickens. And I'm like, what? Why did you do that? It's only going to get down to about 40. She said, I tried to do it last night and they just kept carrying on and carrying on and carrying on. And I said, okay. She said, I did it tonight And they will not shut up, Mom. I said they're not going to shut up because they don't understand why you got light on them and it's supposed to be dark. Oh my goodness, it was funny. I said turn that off and let them go. They will be fine. Just break the wind to make sure that the wind can't get them and they'll be all right. Yeah, mine's laying sporadic, but mine's gone through a molt and everything too. So, and with the time of year it is too. So I took my Christmas tree down today and still got some other things to put away, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep Mom's pictures up for a while or not.
Well, some,
Huh?
about some.
Well, I'll keep them up for a while longer. Oh my goodness. I remember how my chickens acted during a solar eclipse. So confused. Yeah, they really are a strange creature. It amazes me how strange they are. So being that I have been working in the yard again, I kind of like thought maybe this is God telling me what I can do and what I cannot do. That it's going to take me years to do some things if I try to do it on my own. So, yeah, it gave me a little wake up call. Have you talked to the Kentucky folks or Brenda? No, I haven't. I was hoping that Teresa would come on here, but I haven't talked to Brenda. I've tried to call Brenda a couple of times lately. She's been real sick, so I just pray she's okay. I do miss talking to her. She texted me back and said she was doing better, but still sick, so, or still in pain, I mean. So my girlfriend Diane called me and said my cookies were ready because I begged her not to throw them away. She finally gave in to me and gave me all of her cookies that she didn't give away for Christmas, you know. Boy, I'm telling you, my grandkids and me have been eating some Christmas cookies and they are delicious. I did not,
Yeah.
I don't know why, I don't ever recall seeing peanut butter cookies with chocolate chips on top of them. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Christy. Is it respiratory or something else? I've been overdoing it. I got that awful pain in my pelvic region, and I'm telling you, it about throwed me off of the roof, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to help him now, so we shall see. One of the guys said, can I help you down so you don't fall? I said, no, I got it. I'm kind of weird about people touching me that I don't know. Oh, did you? Cool. Yeah, I love Christmas cookies too. Respiratory, okay. Okay, well, I don't know if I told you or not. I don't remember if I've made a video yet. Um, um, or set on a video yet. My friend Wilma could use all the prayers that she can get. She has stage 4 lung cancer, and they're doing oral chemotherapy. So I'm just praying that it works, and she'll have to continue to take that for the rest of her life. Hey, Patty. Just popping in to say hi. Busy morning here. It's sunny and gonna be cold this week, but no rain. Wow. It's been crazy around here, Patty. But yeah, I'm really, really worried about her. I call her and she's not a bed person. So if you catch her in the bed, you're gonna wonder what she's doing in bed. And I know that chemo's taking a toll on her. She's told me several times it's making her sick. So I just pray that it gets better. They claim that after being on it for a few weeks that it will get better, but we'll see. I don't know. My dad lived 12 years with lung cancer, but he made the decision not to have more chemo. She's already had lung cancer once and had half of the lung. I maybe a quarter. It's either a quarter or a half. I get her and my uncle mixed up. Maybe my uncle had a half of a lung taken out. I don't know. One of them had a significant amount than the other one. And my uncle lived quite some time. Are you still here? Are you still here? I'm so sorry. I got a phone call and I got kicked off for a minute there. Anyways, when they found Daddy's, he had a big tumor in one lung and cells in the other. Well, you know, my mother-in-law, Marie, which was Ron's mother, she had been having problems with her lungs, it hurting her and everything. So I took her for x-rays and everything, and they did CAT scans and found a spot that was about the size of a quarter. Well, I kind of wish she had never had a biopsy, because they did a biopsy and they didn't do anything about it. She started to get the radiation, and she passed away. I don't remember how many I don't remember how many visits she went, but yeah. And her husband, it was amazing. He had gotten something on his tongue. He thought he bit it, or he had bit it or something. and it got in like an infection like that, and he went to the doctor and have it checked, and they found that his tongue had cancer on it, and it was like on the side close to where it connects, and it went down into his teeth and everything, and he ended up passing away with that too. I took him for radiation treatments so many times, and then I want to say he went through all of his. He really fought to get through all of his, and then he just couldn't handle it no more. The radiation, he was very fair skinned like me. The radiation burned him bad like it did me. And yeah, you never know though. There's so many people that make it through it. Are you guys still here? Hey, Patty. I thought when Ashley, my daughter-in-law, called in, I thought I would lose this. I can't remember your name. Hello, AS Blind Maid Production. Alfonso. Hey, Alfonso, I couldn't remember your name to save my life. I am doing very good. I'm a little sore because I've been doing a lot of work that I shouldn't be doing. Sister is long-time breast cancer survivor. Yes. And see, now Wilma has had breast cancer too, and she's got some kind of lymphatic. I don't know. She's got several different cancers. Hey, Brenda. How are you doing? Hello, Gixmo. I'm not sure I know you, but hello there. Thank you, Brenda. I don't know what they said, but thank you. Hope you are surviving the cold. I haven't talked to her, so I don't know. I want to know how you're doing, because I've been praying for you, and Christy asked about you. We've all been thinking about you and how you fared that storms. Are you still in a lot of pain?
She's talking about.
I'm talking to my friends on the phone, Mom. Every once in a while, they come alive here.
Well, I did. I thought I had you to me before.
Okay. I'll still be praying for you, my dear. So I hope everybody had some really good Christmases and New Year's. We got the cold temps here and wind, but no precipitation yet. Thank God we don't have any rain, because David's replacing his roof. He had to replace he ended up replacing he's going to replace all of the plywood, and what a nightmare. That was a little difficult. and because I'm not used to that kind of thing being up there. Let's see if we can't take care of this. Brenda, can you knock that person? Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, it is a big job, and Brian, my son, and his wife are there today, but Brian's been there every day, and he was supposed to have a crew come out, and they never showed. And it's time for Mom. I'm talking to people. You never know what she's gonna say, especially. I'm sorry. I'm keep getting phone calls. I wish I could block that from happening, but it never works for me. It's 15 degrees here. We mostly get ice and some snow. Yeah, it's interesting. If 15 degrees here, we mostly got ice and so I read that already. I hope we are not totally knocked off this time. Say something so I know you're here. I'm running out of everything. Car's still down. I have the money for supplies, but nobody wants to be bothered to take me to town. Oh no. Thanks, Brenda.
What?
I did say something so that I know you're here. She said something. Anyways. Hope you don't get too bad weather this weekend, Kathy. Weatherman Plus said it was coming to Florida. Yeah, we've already been having colder weather than we normally have, and I just pray to God that he gets all that dried in and the shingles put on before we get some more bad weather. I know you guys lost power. I seen Mac put that on Facebook, and y'all lose power a lot. Is that because you're in the country or what? I wish I knew how to block. Let's see here. Oh, only out for a couple hours. Country living and crazy electric company too. Yeah, because I think Wilma loses her electric once or twice a year, maybe. But you guys seem to lose it a lot.
Well, when I went out there, I could work fine. He was telling us all about all.
Thank you. We got hit with dense fog and frost everywhere here. Yeah, I was surprised the other day we had fog so bad that I was walking with the kids and I was like, You can't really tell it in my videos, but yeah, it's pretty strong. Yeah, I have to be careful what I say because sometimes I try to, I don't know, especially when I'm talking on the phone, sometimes I'm trying to say, no, Mom, that's not for you. I'm talking to somebody else, but it's really, I shouldn't do that. Everybody's talking about weird fog. Yeah. I'm trying to think, I was either New Year's Day or the day after. Yeah. And Patty, I'm telling you, sometimes it's hard. It's hard not to scold them. And when they're doing something stupid, she put plastic in the toilet today. Just saying. I have to watch her constantly. I can't even let her go to the bathroom by herself. Oh well. I love every minute of it. I can't complain. I can only imagine what I did when I was little. I was a tyrant. Wasn't I, Mama?
What?
I was a tyrant as a little child, wasn't I?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Well, they say it's my old guess is going to be back in the worship room in Sims, not Dosheim,
Uh-huh.
well,
It's not easy being blind. I often find myself getting chewed out by friends and neighbors for safety reasons. Yeah. I get chewed out too. I'm disabled too, and I'm like, whatever. This weather is making my mom complain about being hot and cold, and we haven't changed the temperature in the house. Yeah. Hey, Nancy. Um, I haven't really got any complaints about that except for one day, and that's because I had the door open. Now, see, if I was here by myself, I have the doors open, but I think it's still too windy. I mean, it's not really super duper cold right now. I think it's in the 60s. It's above 65, I think. Oh man, my nose is itching. Somebody's coming to see me. But I don't want that kind of wind on her. I don't want her getting sick. I got in trouble a while back for walking in the middle of the street because there was too much ice on the sidewalk. Got chewed out. Well, I can understand that. Alfonso, are you totally blind or a percentage? I'm talking to my friends on YouTube, and I'm asking him a question about his blindness.
About what?
He's blind, Mom. You can't hear either. My vision is limited to 400 10-degree visual field. Okay? So you can't see hardly anything at all, huh? My Walt the fellow that I took care of, he's pretty much, I mean, I don't know if he can see much at all. He can still see if we write on the boards for him, but and he's still kicking. 102. He turned 102 back in I can't remember if it's June or July, his birthday. I have to look at the calendar. I can only see the first letter one on the eye chart within 5 feet with glasses. Okay. So about like, I'd say about like Walt. I know, Patty, and just as ornery as he ever has been. But I still love him. Hey, Joe, what's happening? Nice to see you in here. Happy New Year's. Let's see. Happy New Year, Kathy. Finally made it to an every live stream of yours. How's Sir David, your mom, and Lancey Poo? Okay, that's a lot to ask in one question. Let's see. I'm doing fantastic. Mom's doing good. She's sitting over there coloring. Say hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. And still has her sense of humor. And David is replacing his roof today. Probably be doing it for the next few days.
What he said?
He said hi.
That's...
This is my friend on YouTube. Okay, let's see here. Did I miss something? Yeah, it is amazing. And he's a character. I've had him on my YouTube channel before. I would need a girlfriend to whisper me the letters on the chart so I can pass the vision test at the DMV to get my driver's license. Good thing you don't have a girlfriend to whisper in your ear like that. Joe said hi, Mom. My friend Joe on here said hi.
What are you?
Crazy old lady.
Where did you got him there in bed?
No, my friend on the phone.
Oh.
Said hi.
Which one?
Joe. I love you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Color my picture for you. That's what I get.
What?
Oh. Can you please be my girlfriend for one day and help me get... No. I would like to get my driver's license so I can get a job working for the railroad. No. Sorry. Sorry, Alfonso. No. Too many people would get hurt if you were driving. She sounds like you're just too much work, Kathy. Yeah. She's just a mess. She cracks me up sometimes. It's kind of funny when she gets up and she starts dancing around. I could say more, but I behave myself right now.
Mm-hmm.
See, she's listening to me. Uh-huh. She's a character. I have the best mom in the world, though. I cannot ever, ever, ever. I wouldn't replace her with anybody, ever.
Did you say with Blue and Mom?
I said, you're the best mom in the world. I would never replace you with anybody in this whole wide world.
You better whoop your.
I better she'll whip me.
We got. Where they gonna be living?
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, please pray for me. Generator won't start. I have to go. Okay, Christy, I'm sorry to hear that. She is a sweetheart, Brenda. She keeps me laughing, I have to say. I worried because this disease, well, my aunt was ugly anyways before she got this disease. And so many people get ugly with this disease, but she has never gotten ugly with me. She's been really good to me, so. Yes, she is. Like I said, I wouldn't trade her for $1 million. I don't think there's anybody better. She was a hard worker. She worked all of her life. We were fatherless from the age 6 on up to, I can't remember when she married my low life stepfather who never worked, and she had to take care of us. He gets a job, a good paying job, and then starts running around, so she dumped him. And then later on in life, she was single all that time, and then later on in life she found Glenn and married and found him, fell in love with him and married him, and he was so good to her. She was really blessed to have a good man at the end.
Who?
Glenn. Do you remember Glenn?
Tony?
No, Mom. She can see you guys on the big screen TV. Because when I can't read it here, I can look up there. Our mom is good until she doesn't get her way. LOL. Then she will cuss you out bad. Uh-oh. I am so sorry to hear that. So is Brenda. I heard that Georgetown Loop Railroad is always hiring people to run and operate the historic steam locomotive, but they require a driver's license. Always wanted to drive a steam locomotive. Maybe they'll let you do it with somebody else, but no. Sorry. So my garden is we got a lot done in the garden. I think Becky's going to come up in the next day or two. And we're going to work in the garden again because it'll just be, we can put Jace down and it'll just be her and I, and we can go in there and work and not have to worry about the bees. I wish I just had some, like, because it's cool enough, we can wear long sleeves and we could just wear hats over top so the bees don't bother us. But we had to get out of there because Lance got stung on the elbow. Last I heard, you were moving from Florida to Tennessee, so you no longer have yummy zabotes and mangoes. No, honey, I have not moved, and I wasn't moving to Tennessee. I was going to move to Georgia. I'm still looking for land, but I prefer to stay here and take care of Mama until I can't. She's my number one priority. I'll never leave her. That's all I can say about that. I have to make sure that things are done the way they need to be done.
Huh?
Huh? I'm talking to other people, Mom. So, but I got my sister to get her another art book, coloring book like thing for adults. She uses pencils and she does really well, really, really, really well. And I'll show you some of the stuff she's done. The one she's got, those are some, and then those are some. She highlights them and makes different colors in them. She doesn't just do
This.
the ones, she doesn't just do solid colors over the whole thing. She actually highlights them in to make different stuff, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I have a friend of mine in Mexico who is legally blind. He actually drives. However, he has had an accident and a few tickets. Well, I'm sorry, but they should take his driver's license away from him if you're legally blind. He doesn't have a driver's license either. Oh, okay. Well, I'm afraid in the U.S. he'd probably go to jail for that.
What for?
For driving without a license. We tried to get Mom to color, but she didn't want to. She prefers to watch TV, loves old westerns and John Wayne and Chuck Norris and Texas Ranger. Yeah, Mom watches shows, but she doesn't care what's on anymore. And she will not use crayons.
Well,
Ruth tried the same thing that I'm doing because I told her, I said, this will help her. But she will not use crayons. And Ruth Ann got this new coloring book and pencils for me over the weekend, and she sat her down and gave it to her, and she started coloring, and Ruth's like, I wish I'd known. So what can I say? She's laughing at me. He's a 70-year-old veteran and thinks he's above the law. He got mad when they declared him legally blind because he says that no driving means no freedom to get around. Well, that's good to hear about placing your mama first in Sapote season. Yes, and they're all over my yard. I can't get them. I have to pick them, and I'm just going to have to pick them all and do something with them. Let them ripening here because they're just falling. I can't figure out which one's ready to pick before it falls and it splats. I imagine is on. I've tried blending mango into pancake batter and they were so good. Oh, I'll have to try that. I've never done that before. Your mom seems to be crafty, artistic. I can see where pencils would be better for her. Yes, and she's left-handed, Patty. And that's the same shoulder that's messed up. I took her to the doctor a few weeks ago, and they said that she's got a total replacement on both shoulders that she had probably about 10 years ago, maybe. And I don't remember when it was, but it seems like it was at least that long ago, maybe even longer. Anyways, it's out of place, and she tore a rotor cuff. So it's crazy. The kids begged me to make black sapote pancakes, but Nana was lazy and didn't do it. I don't know. I just didn't want to eat them, so I made something else. And I feel really bad because I only get them for breakfast anymore. Not very often. So I tried freeze drying black sapote. That did not work. Now I'm just going to have to keep it in the freezer because I don't want to take the time and the waste the product in the freeze dryer. No, I'm 61. Alfonso wanted to know if I was in my 20s or 30s. I said, no, I'm 61. Don't look at me like I'm crazy, woman. You know how old I am. She kept telling us when she turned 80
I just
that
had it off over here and that.
She kept telling us when she turned 80 that we were full of, you know what? I'm like, Mom, you better be thankful for every single year you have. You've been blessed. Okay. Well, happy birthday on the 13th. Because I probably won't talk to you between now and then. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm getting tired. Well, have you guys got any prayer requests? I know I'm going to pray for Christy's finances, her car getting fixed, and somebody taking her to get supplies.
What?
Hold on a minute, Mom. I'm talking. Hold on 1 minute, okay? And for Brenda's pain. Yep, I got you, Brenda. And for Wilma. And I'm not writing this down this time because I don't want to get up, so I'm going to go ahead and pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time. I pray, Lord, that you bless these people that were in here. I pray, Lord, if they don't know you, that they come to know you, Lord. I pray, Lord, that they accept you as their Lord and Savior, and one day I'll meet them in heaven. And Lord, I just want to lift up Brenda and her health. I pray, Lord, that you ease her pain and help her from being sick, Lord. I know it's hard on her than winters, and I just thank you for all that you do for her and us. And Lord, you know, Christy's struggling. She's been struggling for such a time. Please send the right people her way to help her with her car and getting her to and from town to get supplies and stuff like that. And Lord, fix that generator. And I pray for Patty because I know it's hard taking care of somebody, and especially somebody that's nasty. I'm just thankful that mine isn't nasty. And give her peace in her heart and patience to be able to deal with it. And Lord, you know all of us have struggles in times. I know David and the kids are up there working on the roof, and I pray, Lord, that they're all safe and sound, and thank you for them pitching in to help. I wish I could be there to help today, but I just couldn't do that to Mom. So I pray, Lord, that you continue to bless that
They
situation
probably
and
come
get
to
it
Daddy today.
taken care of. And
Sorry.
I just pray, Lord, that you continue to take care of Nancy and all of her health issues and fix this craziness with the identity theft and continue to bless her and her family, Lord. I ask all these things in your precious name. Amen. And I pray for Joe's Aunt Alicia, on her loss of Uncle Valentine first. Yes, I pray, Lord. I can't imagine. I don't want to ever hear that David's gone, because I just don't know what I'd do. He's such a help to me, and I can't imagine 46 years. I think that's longer than David and I've been together, Lord. I just thank you. Thank you for good people together, Lord. And I just pray that you ease her heart, Lord. In your name, amen. Oh, anyways, guys, it is about that time. I need to call Holland and Lily and Teresa and check on them. So I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and hope to see you here on Wednesday night. Big hugs back, Patty. Love you guys. Bye now.